I'm Keith Della Torre.
And I'm Jovanny Della Torre, and we live in Miami, Florida. We have two beautiful girls.
So, believe it or not, we met on Instagram, and I had just gotten out of a relationship, and I had seen a picture of Jovanny, and I had an instant crush on him immediately. So I messaged him privately on Instagram to say hello and introduce myself. And it turns out that he himself was just getting out of a relationship, and he was on his way to Florida to come visit friends of his. And unbeknownst to me, he really already had kind of a crush on me as well. So when we first met, we had planned on spending, an afternoon together to get to know each other. And I guess maybe I was being presumptuous, but I packed like a weekend bag. And
he came with like half his closet. So
oh, I did not. Come on.
I
had a duffel bag with like a few things in it, and I came up to Fort Lauderdale, and I never left his side. We were together the entire time, from the minute I got there till the minute. And I knew after he left, I was like in love with him. Well, a couple months later, after we were very serious with each other, Jovanny and I started talking about getting married, and this is going to sound really crazy, but I think technically I asked him to marry me over text message because we had sort of spoken very vaguely about marriage, and he had told me a story about his parents who got married when they were just together 3 months, the same as us. We were together 3 months, and they got married after 3 months, and 17 or 18 years later they're still crazy in love. And when I see them together, it's so obvious that they're really in love with each other. And I always treasure that about his family. So we talked about it one day, and finally I sent him a message, and he said yes.
So before I was with Keith, I was in a relationship with a girl for about 4 years or so. And during those 4 years, we had two beautiful daughters. During the time where I came out, she had custody of them still, which was what I planned from the beginning. She would take care of the girls, and I will always be there to help out. But about a month after, so it turned out that she couldn't handle it, or just didn't want the responsibility, which was a really big responsibility at the time. She was 19 and I was 18. I jumped in and I took them, and 4 years later I've had them ever since, and I wouldn't change a thing.
I really feel like I won the lottery, because not only did I meet the man of my dreams and my soulmate, but I also got two beautiful children out of the deal. And I think I knew deep down inside that I always wanted to be a father. I just never thought it would happen for me. So when it did happen, I found myself running towards it rather than running away from it. I found myself embracing everything that this was going to do to me, which was going to radically change my life beyond any expectation that I had.
A typical day in our lives starts with me getting up around 5:15 in the morning, usually at the house by 6:15, at school at 7, and then Keith has to get the girls ready to be in school at 7:45, so he does all the morning stuff.
Their hair, and feeding them, and getting their backpacks and their snacks ready and everything.
Then I pick them up around around 2:30 after I get out of school, and we wait here at home for Keith to get home from work.
And then we finish up if there's any last minute stuff with the girls for homework, and then they get in bed by about 8:30, 8:45. And then finally we have
some alone time.
Alone time.
To watch Netflix or something.
Yeah, we usually we're watching Once Upon a Time right now. It's really good. I recommend it.
Why do you say that?
And I think the cool thing about being a new dad and being with him is I'm getting to know him as a husband and as a father. And it's been an incredible journey for me, and I just feel so blessed. I feel like the luckiest person alive. I met my soulmate, and he's the best dad and the best husband, and I couldn't ask for anything more.